On this video, we're going to take a look at the Encrypted flash drive by INNOPLUS. This is a 16GB version. It comes in different capacities. It is for TVs, laptops, cell phones, or anything else. It keeps your files extremely secure, and it uses military-grade encryption. Now, in order to access any files, you must access the program PIN that you set. This is used for personal documents, images, videos, financial documents, or wills and testaments. So stay tuned for the full video. So if you're looking for the latest security in data protection, it's definitely not the cloud. You don't want to trust the cloud to your special documents, to your financial documents, or those of the people that you care about. This is a secure encrypted flash drive that works similar to a keypad on a door or on a safe. It is compatible with Mac, Windows, Linux, and other embedded systems, so you can plug this in through an OTG device into your cell phone as well to download the data. In order to activate this, you will need to punch in a code that you pre-program, and only at that point will the files on this be available. Now, there are other USB keys on the market that you can buy that are password protected. You put them in, and ask you for the password, but those you can actually crack. So this is by a company called INNOPLUS. They do make larger versions and smaller versions. This is a 16GB. So it's made of aluminum alloy. It's 80 by 25 by 10 millimeters, and it only weighs 48 grams. So you can run this over with a car. As long as the cover is on there, you have absolutely nothing to worry about. So you could get this stick and you could put this in a safety deposit box. You know, for myself, I got this because I'm uploading very secure data for my financial information, my banking, my past and current bank statements, taxes, things like that, that I want secured somewhere. Now, after I'm done with this, I put this in a safe. I back my things up once a month, and well, I'm pretty happy with the way this has been working. This is, like I said, this is my second one. The first one that I got was 32 gigabytes. So yes, you can definitely use this without having a password on there. Or you can set it as an encrypted. Now, how to set the password? Press the key button for 5 seconds until both red and green lights are on. Then enter your password. You have to finish entering the password before the lights are off. Password has to be 6 digits at least, and your password cannot be all consecutive numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Press the button again, then both the red and green lights will flash twice. You need to start entering the password before the lights are off. Enter the password again. Okay. Now, the problem with this is if you lose your password, bye-bye data. You cannot obviously retrieve anything without this key. There is no reset option. There is no cloud where you can contact anybody. So if you are going to, in one way or another, use this to store information and not upload that information to the cloud or keep it anywhere else, I urge you to somehow let the password of this key to be known in other ways to other people who may need access to this. Perhaps you have a will on this. Perhaps you have some health documents on this. You know, whatever the case may be, make sure you write down the password somewhere because you will forget it. I have. They also provided you with this this attachment here, so you can hang it, and you know, you can kind of wear it on your wrist if you need to, so it doesn't get lost. So let's just go through the way this works. So let's write down a number just so I know. We're gonna put 113377. All right. Okay, so let's press this and hold this for 5 seconds. All right, 113377, press. And again, 113377, press. And that is accept. You see 2 green lights flashing? That is me creating the key. So now if I put this in to a laptop, it will work and I'll have access to the files on this computer. Now, this will stop working as soon as you take it out from the device. The files will lock and you will have to go and punch in the key again. So the way it basically works is, now that it's locked, you have to press this, and let's say I put in this, this, and this. You can see it's blinking red. So this means that it's incorrect. Once you have set the password outside of the machine, if you plug it into the machine, nothing's going to happen. Nothing until you activate it. So you can insert this into your device, and then while it's inside the device, you can press the key button and then enter. See that? The key, and then it's going to start flashing green, and then it will just basically launch File Explorer or File Finder or anything else on the device where you'll be able to access the files. Now, as soon as you withdraw and eject this key from the device, the files are going to be locked, and as soon as you put it back in, you're going to have to enter the password again. All right, so let's take this guy and plug it in. Now, you're going to note that there's already one in here, and this is another one that I've been using, but I needed a second one, like I said. So we're going to put this inside our device first. So let's put this into our... There we go. So you're going to note that there's a flashing light. Flashing light means that the file is not accessible at this time. The solid means that it is. So now, while this is inserted into your device, you want to punch in this key symbol and then enter the PIN code that we've set. Now, of course, you only have a limited window in which you can press the key, so you got to be sort of quick. So this guy is kind of in a way. So let's take this out and let's move him over here. Okay, too many USB attachments here. All right, so let's press the key. Now, 115577, and then we press. Okay, so that's incorrect. I just wanted to show you guys what happens when it's incorrect. So let's press this again, and let's press 113377. You see that? Green means go. So now if we look here, we have a brand new USB drive E, and we have a user manual. So let's open that up. We're going to do a test by copying a 1 gigabyte video file right into the device just to see what the data transfer is. So here is the manual. Let's take a look at the product specifications. So 57 grams, 2 ounces. It comes in 16 gigabyte, 32 gigabyte, and 64 gigabyte capacities. I'm going to leave the links in the description for all of these if you guys want to get different capacities. It is only 2.0, so the transfer rate will be slow, but again, you're not going to be using this all the time. The material is zinc alloy, so you can rest assured that if this gets dropped into water or anything else, it's not going to stop working, as long as you have the cap on, of course. Don't take this out if you forgot your password. You can actually reset the password while the device is plugged in. Okay, so that's one thing that you can do. But as soon as I take this out, this is off. Now if we put it back in, see, it's flashing again, meaning that the USB drive does not show up until I turn this on again. 113377. All right, and now there we go, and it opened the file again. Okay, so let's copy over a file. Okay, so this is a 1 gigabyte file, and let's see the transfer rate. If you're looking to save any of your personal data, this is really good for people who are entrepreneurs, people who are elderly. If you have parents who want to have a will testament, perhaps to save some passwords for later, for other people to retrieve, this is a really great little stick. You buy this stick, you copy your data or anything else on it, you have one password, share it with the family, put it in a safety deposit box, and then have it there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.